children. Now I wanted to actually talk to you all about the young Earth. Now I wanted to give multiple evidences that it's the truth. Now let's get into it. First bit of evidence that I'd like to give you all is carbon dating. Now I'm pretty sure you've heard of this because actually, like, a lot of people who believe that carbon dating actually disproves the Bible. If anything, I disagree. Put it this way: carbon dating, it actually proves it. You can see this if you actually research it. Now, basically, loads of people did research on specific carbon dating because it can prove stuff like fossils, how old fossils are. Well, first of all, what I'd like to say, it actually proves that fossils, but are 5,000 years old. Now, let me explain something. Now, the RATE team of this thing, they've used an anomaly to advance an alternative theory, noting that carbon exists in samples which it should be dead, thus creating an age for its samples around 50,000 years. The age team has possibly come up with a theory of how such an inconsistency could occur. After rejecting contamination as a possibility for the presence of the background radiocarbon, the team has come up with a model in which the account outlined in the Bible, specifically known as flood, explains it, the observed carbon. All the individuals who participated in this research began with the same view of the age of the Earth. It is very young. This view spelled out in the summary book, the Book of the RATE Project, by DeYoung. Each member of the RATE team holds a high view to Scripture. This means that we regard the Bible as a uniquely inspired book given to mankind from the Creator. Now, creating this model, that premise is used as the foundation. The logic for this theory: the Bible reveals the Earth to be somewhere around 6,000 years old. Since the Earth is only 6,000 years old, the entire group of life forms represented in the fossil record, save the most recent fossils, existed at the same time and were all buried together in a worldwide biblical flood. Because all life existed at the same time, more organic carbon was present more before the flood than after. Since there was more carbon overall, but not more carbon. But not all 40, I don't know what that is. But yeah, the cosmic rays likely produce carbon at the same rate. In the beginning as it does now. So the ratio of 14C to carbon-12 was much smaller than it is today. Therefore, the oldest rates of radiocarbon dating of approximately 50,000 years back are inflated by a scale of 10 because of the modern ratios. So it does not reflect the historical reality of ratios in the pre-flood world. This means that radiocarbon dating actually proves that fossils are 5,000 years old and not 50,000. Did you hear that? I hope you did, because that is one. Now, I'm not saying that's the entire evidence. I've got more evidence. Now, the next thing I'd like to speak of is the moon. Now, the moon is constantly moving away from it. It's like an inch or something every year. But here's the thing. People assume that the moon's like 4 billion years old as well as the Earth. Now, if this is the case, that's 4 billion inches closer it would have been. You're going to create some problems for the Earth. Now, sure, if it doesn't destroy the Earth as such, then it would have destroyed a lot of the possibility for it to be habitated. So yeah, the Earth is extremely, if you think about that, creates quite a few problems. You're going to have higher tides, you know what, if you understand that. And any Christian out there should know for a fact that evolution and the old Earth theory are not true, because if you believe the Bible, then you believe that. I do not believe a pre-Adamite civilization. I'm actually going to make a complete other video debunking that. But yeah, so you're going to create some problems if the moon's this far back, because you're going to destroy all the habitats, the potential habitats anyway. And yeah, no life would have been able to be sustained on the Earth if the moon was this close, because of how big the tides would have been and stuff like that. So you've really got to keep that in mind. Now there's another argument which I'm also going to use, which is about the sun. Now the sun is constantly losing mass. It's constantly losing mass every day. Now this is important because if you take that back 4.5 billion years, the age of the Earth, 4.54 billion years, then you're gonna have some problems. Because if it's constantly losing mass right now, then it'd be gaining mass. Well, not a gain mass. What I mean is, if you put it back 4.54 billion years, it's gonna be significantly bigger. Create some problems for the Earth. It'd either destroy the Earth. Well, don't say it's destroy it, but it would either destroy the Earth or it would destroy all possibilities of it, any life ever being sustained on it, due to radiation and other stuff like that. You've really got to think of this and the amount of things that would have happened. You're going to have some problems for the Earth. Life would have all been destroyed. Any life back then would have been destroyed on the Earth with these two factors alone. And the carbon dating clearly indicates that the Earth is young. I'd like to say we're in a state of decay right now, and I'm not like, for example, there's one thing that you can also give. I can give you historical evidence that the oldest civilization on the Earth, like recorded anyway, completely legitimately recorded, is about 4,400 years ago. So let's say 4,000 years ago. This is around about the time when Noah and his family got off the ark. This was after the flood. Do you think that's like a bit suspicious? So it's about 4,000 whatever years ago, and this means the oldest civilization was actually when Noah got off the ark after the flood, because the flood destroyed all civilizations back then. So if you understand what I mean, that indicates, that historical evidence alone indicates that the Bible is true, the flood did happen, and that's the oldest civilization evidence of the Earth's age anyway. So yeah, that's just something I want to add, and just point to something out. It's so obvious, and we're in a state of decay in the world right now. Everything's decaying. Reverse that back. The state of decay that we're in clearly indicates that we're in a young Earth. And another thing, we have a shield, the ozone layer, protecting us from the sun. When we research this and we research how it is decaying, that indicates it's only a few thousand, like 6,000 years old. Go and do your research. That does not at all indicate that the ozone layer is billions of years old. It does not at all. In fact, the ozone layer itself is proof that God exists. But anyway, yeah, it's like the ozone layer. Do you not think that the decay of that itself indicates that the Earth is only 6,000 years old? You cannot deny that. Go and do your research on the ozone layer right now, because of the state of decay that it's in. This is Vengeance Soldier. This was just one quick video on the evidence for young Earth creationism. Now, all I want to say is, God bless you all, and have a wonderful day.